Hey everyone, welcome back. Today's video is going to be my updated cleanser collection video. I have gone through a ton of cleansers. My last cleanser collection video was almost like a year and a half ago. So I wanted to do an updated one on the cleansers I currently have in my collection. Some I have are my second or third bottle of them, but I have a lot of new ones in here. All of the cleansers have been reviewed on the blog, so there's one specifically. I'll link all of these cleansers in order of how I mentioned them below, but if you want any more information on them, just head to my blog, type it in the search bar, and it should pop up. If I haven't reviewed it, I will go ahead and tell you that I haven't reviewed it, and it should be up, in the next few months. Okay, so first is the Tatcha One Step Camellia Cleansing Oil. I know this is the favorite for a lot of people. I adore Tatcha products in general, and I especially love the cleansing oil. It's one of my favorite products from them. My favorite product from them is the enzyme powder, but this is a close second. It's like a medium texture, so not too thick, not too thin. My mom loves this stuff. It's just a very gentle cleansing oil that takes off all your makeup but doesn't feel too heavy. It's a great cleansing oil for those that have never tried a cleansing oil. That's what I think. I think if you've never tried a cleansing oil and you want to kind of like step into the whole realm, I think this is a good one to start with. Next, the Pixi Skin Treats Glow Mud Cleanser. I just recently reviewed this, and it is a kind of a mud cleanser. Not super, super thick, but mildly thick, but it does have glycolic acid in it, but also aloe vera, so it is an exfoliating cleanser, chemically that is, not manually. And it has the glycolic acid in it. So I like to use it when I'm using it regularly. I like to use it like once a week, twice a week to give my skin like a deep cleanse. This is great if you have acne prone skin, congested skin, or I think it would also be good with people with dry skin because you need exfoliation, but you don't need your skin to be like stripped of oil or whatnot. So the aloe vera really helps to balance it and make it quite soothing. All right, the May Lindstrom Honey Mud Gentle Cleansing Silk. If you're not familiar with May Lindstrom, I highly recommend going down to this link and heading on over and checking out her stuff. It's very, she has like a very select amount of products, but she focuses very much on ingredients. Definitely more on the natural end of the spectrum, and her products are just extremely decadent, but very, very efficacious. So this honey cleansing milk, or the honey mud gentle cleansing silk, it's a very, very thick, like mud. And I kind of massage it in. I don't use it to remove my makeup. I use it as a second cleansing step. And then just leave it on and then use a washcloth to rinse it off. It's great at detoxifying, pulling out any impurities. Your skin feels super clean afterwards, but not tight or uncomfortable. And a lot of these cleansers do very similar things. So it's just a matter of what catches your eye, if there's a brand that you've been interested in. I mean, a lot of these, like I said, are very similar and they do similar things. So it's not like one necessarily is better than the other. Maybe one just appeals to you more because you love using that brand already, or you've been eyeing this one because of whatever reason. I don't know what sparks my interest in a product. Sometimes it's buzz, sometimes it's packaging, sometimes, I don't know, I just want to try it. So next, oh my gosh, the Soap and Glory Peaches and Clean Deep Cleansing Milk. Love, love, love this cleansing milk. It is very rich, and some cleansing milks are very runny, which is nice as well, but this is very thick, nourishing, hydrating, and it has the best smell to it. It is probably, if not my favorite milk cleanser, up in the top 2 or 3. So that says something for you. All right, the Fresh Sea Berry Skin Nutrition Cleansing Oil. This I just recently reviewed. It is a nice medium texture cleansing oil. I did find that I needed a cloth though to remove it at the very end. It does emulsify quite well, but because of its medium thickness, I did find that at the last minute I needed a washcloth or a muslin cloth to help remove the last remnants of it. But it is incredibly, incredibly hydrating, and it has a great smell. It has this nutty, kind of peppery smell, which I love. Okay, the Glossier Milky Jelly Cleanser. Yes, it's amazing. It's so fun to use. It's very thick. It has a nice scent to it. I find that it does a great job of getting off my makeup, so I like using it as a first cleanse. I also love using this in the morning because it is so soothing and hydrating. I tend to really like kind of comforting cleansers in the morning. And I just love that it's called a jelly cleanser. I love the texture. I love all jelly type textures. Jelly, balms, oils, love it all. All right, the African Botanics Pure Marula Cleansing Oil. When I first tried this completely blew me away. It is so smooth and silky. Great for dry, combination, sensitive skin, everything. Great at removing makeup and just no residue, no feeling, left on my skin. Washes off really, really well, but just incredibly gentle and soothing. I'm trying to make sure I don't talk about things twice. I'm like trying to organize everything here. All right. The Darfan Introl Cleansing Milk with Chamomile. Let me see if you can focus. All right. And this is part of the Darfan Introl line. Introl, I-N-T-R-A-L, Introl. And it's for sensitive skin, often skin that's like irritated easily. I like using products for sensitive skin even though I don't have sensitive skin because I find that they're very gentle and comforting and often very hydrating. So this is one of those. Super gentle. I don't use it to remove my makeup, but I like it as a second cleanse. It says you can remove with a tissue or rinse with water, so that's good if you don't like using water per se. Maybe you don't have water nearby or whatnot. Maybe you don't like using water to remove cleanser. That's a great option. Okay, Holy Grail coming down. Or coming through. I feel like I should have like one of those, I said before, like they're like doo-doo-doo. The Tata Harper Regenerating Cleanser. It is her exfoliating cleanser. Can't get enough of it. This is like a full bottle because I already finished, I think, 1 or 2 bottles prior, so I haven't even opened this one yet, but it is fantastic. Great exfoliating, does have little slight beads. Love that in the morning, love it at night as a second cleanse, love it any time of the year, any day, anywhere. I love that cleanser. Another one from Tata Harper I adore, the Nourishing Oil Cleanser. Tata Harper does cleansers like nobody else. She's obviously a more all-natural line, and I just think she kills it in the cleanser area. I've tried other products from her, and I love everything I've tried from her, but I think cleansers are one of her strong suits, and I feel that they're very effective. They really make a difference in your skin. They are a little bit on the pricier side, especially for a natural brand, but I completely think that they are worth it. This removes makeup flawlessly. So, and I always say that I think if you're new to a brand, especially before investing maybe in a serum or moisturizer from the brand, I like to always test the waters with a cleanser or a mask because I feel like they're a lower price point than a serum or a moisturizer, and it gives me a feel for the brand. And normally, it's rare that I try a cleanser and don't like it and then like the rest of the stuff from the brand. And normally if I like the cleanser, I'm going to like the other products. So I feel like it's a good gauge. Not always, but most of the time. Okay, another one. I think this was in my Best of Beauty of 2015. Askia Renaissance Cleansing Gel. It's a cult classic. You know the brand. It's more of an all-natural brand. It has pumpkin enzymes, vitamin A, C, and E, omega-6, chamomile, rose. Very brightening. It's like a gel, but very brightening, very soothing. It comes out as a gel and it kind of emulsifies, not to a foam, but like a milky, kind of thicker cream. It means it's slightly foamy, but barely. So those with like sensitive skin or drier skin, it's just absolutely fantastic. And the pumpkin enzymes really helps to give just a nice, gentle chemical exfoliation without over drying the skin, or, you can use this every single day. That's what I really love about it. Sometimes if a cleanser has some active ingredients like an acid, it's better to use it once or twice a week, but that you can use every day. The L'Occitane cleansing oil, the Shea cleansing oil, Shea Butter cleansing oil. Very smooth, very gentle, very thin and watery, which I really like. And so if you don't like a thicker cleansing oil, this is a really great option because it's so thin and watery. The Guerlain Satin Milk Pure Radiance Cleanser. So like I said, sometimes there's milky cleansers that are a little bit more runny. This is one of them. I really enjoy this though as a second cleanse. Definitely very hydrating. And because it's a little more runny, you know, I like it in the morning as well. I sometimes like it, don't even need to use, you could just like tissue it off because I find that it's just really easy to kind of put on the skin and then just tissue off even if I don't have water nearby. All right, I've been using this product for years and years and years, even before I was blogging. The Liz Earle Cleanse and Polish Hot Cloth Cleanser. I do really love this stuff still. I still have 2 bottles. And it was one of the first cleansers that I used like a muslin cloth with. So that's what really got me into the whole, you know, balms or cleansers that you would remove with a muslin cloth or a washcloth. And I would apply this. It's a very thick kind of, it's not a foam, it's like a thicker, creamy texture. Apply it on the skin. I leave it on for like a minute or 2. And then I take the hot cloth or a muslin cloth or washcloth, run it under hot water and just kind of press it into the skin and kind of leave it there just for a few seconds and then begin to remove it. It makes your skin feel so wonderful. It was one of the first cleansers that I began to use outside of the foaming arena, and I saw such a major difference when I began using this. That's what kind of like led me off the path of the foaming cleansers. Another Tata Harper cleanser doesn't get talked about too much, but it's great if you have very sensitive skin. The Refreshing Cleanser. It is very gentle, very soothing, very rich. It says makeup remover. I don't find it removes my makeup that well, but I like it as a second cleanse, especially in the winter. Okay, for a foam cleanser, not a big fan of foam cleansers, as I said it before, but there's one here and there that really impresses me. The La Prairie Foam Cleanser. Whoa. So good. Really not stripping, not drying. It's not a foaming like there's bubbles everywhere, and it's really rich and kind of like a balm, but it does foam up slightly, but afterwards my skin feels it's like a rich, creamy lather that slightly foams. And it's a big seller for them, and I can completely understand why, because it feels wonderful on the skin. Especially on days that I don't wear makeup, I love to kind of use that just once over. That way I don't have to do a 2-step cleansing process. And it really helps to make my skin feel very plump and hydrated and very smooth afterwards. But like I said, I'm not a big foaming fan, but I make exceptions for certain ones, and that's one of them. Oh, the Body Shop Neutroganic Softening Cleansing Gel Oil. I don't know if they're discontinuing this. There's always word that they are, they're not, they are, they're not. If they do, that's such a shame because it's such a great cleanser. It's a gel to oil cleanser, so it's like a thick gel and it breaks down to an oil and then emulsifies to a milk when you remove it. Beautiful, wonderful first step, great price point. Not sure if they're still making it. If they are, I'll link it like I said below, and I would highly recommend picking some up. The Chantecaille Flower Infused Cleansing Milk. Absolutely beautiful milk cleanser. It's a medium texture. So not too runny, not really, really rich, but very gentle and very soothing. So for those that have sensitive skin, that would be great. Or even if it's like really, your skin's really dry, or the seasons are changing, your skin's maybe kind of out of whack, that's a really great soothing cleanser. The Nuance by Salma Hayek Glycolic Cream Cleanser. So it has glycolic acid in it. I really enjoyed this. I don't have too many products from this line, but I thought it did a nice job. It made my skin, the glycolic acid definitely made my skin feel a little bit smoother because of the exfoliating properties. My skin felt slightly tight. Depends on the day and how my skin is feeling, where my skin will feel a little bit tight after using this. Most of the time it doesn't, but there are certain days where this can make it feel a little bit tight. So I have to make sure my skin's not feeling extra dry or extra sensitive on the day that I use that. Okay. Sarah Chapman Skinny Sis Ultimate Cleanse. Talk about buttery, rich, balmy goodness. Now most balms come in a tub, so you gotta dip your hands in there. I mean, sometimes they come with those little spoons and stuff. I don't use those. I'm sorry if you're disappointed in me, but I don't. I just get my hands in there. But I love this one because it's a pump. So for those of you that hate to put your hands in tubs for cleansing balms, try this one. Really rich. Amazing. Takes off your makeup, makes your skin feel like a baby's butt, and it's just a heavenly, heavenly cleanser. All right, yes to coconuts. Ultra Hydrating Melting Cleanser. I just recently reviewed this. I adore this stuff. Very rich, very hydrating, really unique texture, kind of that jelly texture. The SK2 Facial Treatment Cleansing Oil. This stuff is like liquid silk. So smooth, like a medium texture, and really does a good job of getting off makeup. The Shawl Balance, or the Deep Pore Cleanser, the Shawl Deep Pore Cleanser. And this brand is sold at Barney's, and it was sold at Space NK. This is like a creamy, rich, jelly-like texture again, and I really enjoy this line, and highly recommend trying that if you like that jelly texture. The Dr. Hauschka Cleansing Cream. Definitely more of a treatment cleanser for me because it's very thick. So it's more like I put it on and I leave it on and then I remove with a hot cloth because it's a thick, much thicker cleanser. Okay, the Sunday Riley Charisma Cream Cleanser. So everyone talks about the ceramic slip, which I enjoy and I finished already, but I really like this one. It's a little bit more for dry to normal skin, a little bit more gentle, and I love this in the morning. A nice, very thin, milky cleanser. The Zalens Cleansing Liquid Balm, Z Pure Cleansing Liquid Balm. So it's a, like a balm cleanser, but in a pump. Kind of not as thick as the Skinny Sis by Sarah Chapman, but definitely a nice kind of medium texture. If you don't want something super, super thick, this is a good option. The Guerlain Pure Radiance Cleansing Cream. So this is almost like a decadent version of like a cold cream cleanser, and I just love it. It feels very cooling on the skin. It's like a cream. It's very soothing. I just love it as a second cleanser. It's just, like I said, it's like a decadent version of like a Pond's, cold cream cleanser. The Orange Cleansing Sherbet. This, I believe, was from Peach and Lily. It's a Korean beauty brand. So this is such a good price point too, but a very thick balm cleanser, great at removing makeup. Next, the Omarovixa Hydra Melting Cleanser. I reviewed this with like swatches on my blog. This stuff looks so, so decadent. And let's see if I can show you. Oh, I have the little thing in there. You'll see it on the blog. But it's like this really kind of jelly-like cleanser, which is really heavenly at removing makeup and also using as a second cleanse. The Soothing Cleansing Milk from Dr. Hauschka. This is a little bit easier to use than the cleansing cream that's really, really thick. This is for those that really nothing works for your skin, everything irritates it, everything, upsets it. The Dr. Hauschka line may be a good option for you. This Soothing Cleansing Milk is so, so gentle. Then the Glam Glow Mud to Oil Cleanser. This is more like a mask treatment. So like rub it in, leave it on for a few minutes, and then rinse it off. Really good at really getting like a deep cleanse. I can feel a little tight afterwards. My skin can feel a little bit tight afterwards depending on the day. Oh, the Organic Pharmacy Carrot Butter Cleansing Balm. Whoa. So rich, so buttery, so delightful. If you like a balm cleanser, something a little more natural, that is your jam. The Body Shop Chamomile Cleansing Butter. Great price point, very rich, very hydrating, great at removing makeup, but at a really great price point too. The Sunday Riley Blue Moon Tranquility Cleansing Balm. This I like is a little bit more of an exfoliating balm, so I would use this maybe once or twice a week because it is a little more exfoliating for me. The texture is a little bit grittier, so I like to use it maybe once a week. Emma Hardy Moringa Cleansing Balm. Holy Grail, coming through, like amazing. One of the best cleansing balms I've ever tried and would recommend to anyone and everyone. Very oily, very buttery, very rich. Eve Lome Cleansing Balm. Eve Lome Cleanser. Yes, it's as great as everyone says. Yes, I think it's worth the hype. Once again, like the Sunday Riley, I like to use this about once a week. Twice a week, no more than that, because it's a little bit more of an exfoliating balm for me and a little bit more of a deep cleanse. Okay, the Mario Badescu Enzyme Cleansing Gel. Been using this for years. I love this in the morning especially. It does a slight exfoliation, very, very slight, and it's just like a nice gel. Great price point. If you want to add like an exfoliating cleanser into your routine but don't want something gritty or don't want something with too many acids in it, this is a really great option. The Restore C not vibrating cleanser, it's Vibrancy Complex. It's a vibrating cleanser. It's the Reviving Cleanser with Vibrancy Complex. So this whole line, the Restore C line, has an ingredient in it that I believe is derived from salmon roe extract or salmon roe enzymes. So there is an exfoliating aspect to most of their products because it has this ingredient in it. This is a very thin, watery, gel-like texture. It does foam slightly. Foam does not bother me. I really love that as a second cleanse, and I find that when I'm using it regularly, my skin looks much brighter, and I can notice like a significant difference when using that. Okay, everything almost fell. Okay, the Sicily Cleansing Milk with White Lily. Why am I saying gentle? It is very gentle. This is for drier, sensitive skin, but for those of you that are already Sicily fans, I highly recommend this cleansing milk. Very nourishing, very hydrating, very gentle. I like to even use it as a treatment, pack it on a little bit thick, leave it on for a minute or two, and then rinse off, and it's wonderful. Okay, the rest are, I've used this one before. The Clean It Zero. This is from Peach and Lily as well. It's a Korean beauty cleansing balm. Such a great price point too. Really good, literally like down to the last swipe of this. And really great cleansing balm. If you're wearing really heavy duty eye makeup, you may need something a little bit heavier. That gets off like my daily makeup, but you may need something a little bit heavier if you're wearing waterproof mascara or whatever. Okay, the number 7 Beautiful Skin Cleansing Oil. I just tried this the other day and I really loved this. It was like a medium texture, like thin to medium, and really did a great job of removing my makeup like that and emulsified well. My skin didn't feel tight afterwards. Just a beautiful cleanser. Another one by number 7, which is Boots by I think they're all under the same umbrella, is the Hot Cloth Cleanser. And really like this as well because it's like a really, really thick kind of cream. Not a balm, but it is like a cream because I see little bubbles in it. So it has like it's definitely has some like volume to it when you pump it out. It's not like a oily balm. It's more of like a thick, fluffy cream. Fluffy, that's what I'll say. And I really love this. I put it on as a second cleanse, left it on for a minute, and then removed with a washcloth. And I just loved how fluffy it was. It really made my skin feel nice and smooth afterwards, but the texture was so unique to most of the cleansers that I have. I mean, that's half the fun, right? We always talk about that. Like, half the fun of doing all this stuff is like feeling the product, the smell, the texture, the bottle. I mean, it's okay. So the rest are ones that I'll be testing shortly, but I wanted to include them in here just in case, it would catch your eye. The Bare Minerals Transforming Purifying Cleanser. I'll be testing that out shortly. Oh, the Yes to Coconut, the Ultra Hydrating Cream Cleanser. I have the Melting Cleanser, but I'm really excited to try the Cream Cleanser. Oh my God, I can't wait. I think I got to try this weekend. I forgot. It's kind of was tucked behind something else. The IS Clinical Cleansing Complex. I need to use this immediately and then report back because I've heard amazing things about this cleansing complex. The Juice Beauty Stem Cellular Cleansing Oil that I will be testing out very shortly. The Boots Botanics Cleansing Foam Wash. It says cleansing foam. I'm not sure if I'm going to like it, but I'm going to be open to it. So stay tuned. It was a little bit of a gel. I like a gel, but I don't know how I'm going to like the foam, so stay tuned. Oh, the Kate Somerville Exfoliate Cleanser. Once again, this is a foaming wash, so side eye to it, but I love Kate Somerville products. There's never been a product that I've tried from them that I don't love. So I have high hopes for this, but I'm still giving it the side eye because it's a foaming cleanser. But I have a feeling that it could fall into that like La Prairie like category of like the one-offs. But stay tuned. Oh right, ooh, and this one. This is 100% pure, the organic rosewater cleansing foam. Once again, a foam, but I think I might like it because it's rose infused. So that's my cleanser collection. Hope you guys enjoyed. I know this is a super long video. Thank you for staying with me, but I'm going to be done now. Link everything below. Catch you later.